Thank you for having me, Scotty. Today I want to show off my 1987 Dodge Dakota. And let me go ahead and warn you now, this ain't nothing like you've had in your show off Sunday videos before. This is not pretty at all. Okay. Good. Alright, now what is kind of pretty is some of the interior. Surprisingly, this seat is in pretty good condition. And you've got an armrest. You've got some nice stitching right here. A little bit of sun fading. Not too bad. Actually, it's pretty bad. Just a work truck though. But, you know, you got the typical 1980s headliner, you know, just dangling there. But, you know, gotta come around and we show you a little bit more of the interior. Good. You know what's great about the 1980s? The styling. I mean, really, just look at this. You got this retro looking space tack thing going on right here. You got your little climate control, very simple, easy to use. You've got your cassette deck, all that fancy stuff. But you know what? I bet a lot of people, when they get in a truck like this, they're like, where's the cup holder? Well, that's why you got one right there. Okay, so enough joking around. In all seriousness, I don't have to worry about my paint getting scratched, doors getting dinged, nothing like that. This is by no means a show truck. So, a lot of people wonder, well, where did you get this truck? How did you get this truck? What did you give for this truck? Well, $400. That's what you get at an auction. And you probably wonder, well, what you get is an engine that's got over 200,000 miles, transmission too. So, if you know anything about Dodges, they don't have the best transmissions. But guess what? This one shifts like a dream. The only problem I've had out of this truck is I've got a leak down here at the valve pan. I've changed the gaskets and I've broke a stud. I believe that's where my leak's coming from. But other than that, let's start it up here. You just keep rolling there and let's hear this baby start. Now, what's unique about this truck is it's a 1987 model, as I mentioned previously. This is the only model that came with a carburetor. So when I drove off the auction lot, I was kind of worried because it was cold that morning and I'm like, why is the throttle body running like this? I get home, I take the breather off. Good old fashioned American carburetor. Very rare, but check this out. $400, I get a pretty decent set of tires on it. You can't beat that. That's maybe $200 value there. So now I only got $200 in the truck. Where does that quality come in? Well, that comes in where I need it most. I gotta have a bed. I live out here in the country and we don't have city pickup for trash. I work with a lot of heavy equipment, so, you know, I gotta haul my stuff when I need it. Good. Okay, so now we're going to take this thing up the road and just show you how good and smooth it runs to be so plain Jane. So, let's see what you got. That right there was a ride. Alright, let's take her up the road one more time. This time with the point of view perspective of what it's going to be like riding in this mighty beast. The seat is so comfortable. dash layout is so nice to look at. Besides this crack you got going on right here, but it's a good ride. $400, well spent. And you know what? That's my car, and I wanted to show it off. Once again, thank you, Scotty Kilmer.